Hi guys, I've got your phonics video for you, so you're going to want to stand up to play this game. It's called play, clap, clap, turn around. So we go like this. We're going to say the sound like s, then we say clap, clap, turn around. Ah, clap, clap, turn around. Shall we start again? You can do it with me. S, clap, clap, turn around. Ah, clap, clap, turn around. Clap, clap, turn around. Ha, clap, clap, turn around. Clap, clap, turn around. Clap, clap, turn around. Clap, clap, turn around. D, clap, clap, turn around. G, clap, clap, turn around. B, clap, clap, turn around. K, clap, clap, turn around. Getting dizzy now. Clap, clap, turn around. Maybe turn the other way. Clap, clap, turn around. Clap, clap, turn around. Clap, clap, turn around. Clap, clap, turn around. Yeah, did you like that one? That one's quite a fun one, isn't it? Okay, let's see what we've got next then. Our sound for today is huh. And you can see it at the start of the word hand. So we can say it 3 times together. Huh for hand. Your turn. Huh for hand. Your turn. Huh for hand. Your turn. Okay, shall we give it a try writing it? You can write it in the air with me. So we start here. We whoosh up, down, up and over because it's a one-armed robot letter. And then it goes down and flick. There we go. That's our huh for hand. So practice it in these ways, guys. Practice writing it down and then we can see it in some words. So you can try and read these. Remember, look out for that huh sound. And then I'll show you it with the sound buttons in. Okay, did you manage to do it? Have a go at writing it with the sound buttons, guys, and then you can write it either in the treasure box or in the trash can there. So let's have a go at this first one. Hat, hat. Yep, you can put that one in your treasure box. Hin, trash. Try and do this one with me, guys. Hap, hap. Yeah, that's the trash box, isn't it? Hug. That's definitely a real word. Let's put it over here. You can give somebody a hug, can't you? And hook. Now, it would be a real word if it would have been spelt with this digraph like this. We haven't done that one yet. So spelt like this, it goes in the bin. Okay. See if you can write those down, guys, in the right place. And now we can have a look at these sentences which have got the huh sound in. See if you can read them, then I'll put the sound buttons in for you and you can have another try. Okay, we've got them with the sound buttons now. Did you spot these tricky words? Can you remember what they say? Yeah, the. So let's give this one a go. The cat had a hat. The cat had a hat. Okay, see if you haven't already, see if you can sound these words out. We can't sound that one out, we have to remember. The dog had a big red bed. You try and read it. And the next one, hug a pet. Okay, so you could read that a few times. You could pause the video and read it a few times until you get really confident with it. Okay, for our next recap then, guys, we're going to look at phonics play. So here we go on phonics play. Let's give it a go. Can you say them with me? G, A, S, O, E, R, O, S, O. Well done, guys. Okay, let's look at our next sound. It's to learn the letter B, and it's B for bird. So I'll say it first and you follow after. B for bird, your turn. B for bird, your turn. B for bird, your turn. Great, and we can practice writing it now. So you'll see it's a one-armed robot letter. So we whoosh up, down, up and over to make the one arm of the robot, and then we come around. That's how we make our B. I'll just try and do it again for you. See if I can do it a bit neater. There we go. Up, robot arm out and around. Okay, see if you can practice it in these ways. Give it a go on your paper. Okay guys, so see if you can copy these words and add the sound buttons to them. Okay, try that first and then have a look at mine. Okay, here they are with the sound buttons. Did you notice some of them are real words and some of them are alien words, so fake words? Let's give them a go together. But it g big. But et d bed. But at bat. But at g bag. But ip bit. But up but. Okay, now I'm going to say a sentence. So yeah, I'm going to say a sentence with this B sound in, and I'd like you to try and write it down. Then you can have a look at mine and check. Okay? So get your fist ready. So we're going to count the words together. Here we go. The bin is big. Full stop. Should we count it again and see how many words there are? The bin is big. Full stop. That's right. There are 4 words. So give it a try now, and then you can check mine. Here we go. Did you manage to get the tricky word the? If not, you can fix it now. And then we've got but it, bin, is, but it, go. Big, full stop. Okay, so if anything's gone wrong, that's okay. You can fix your sentence now. If you got it right, give yourself a tick. Okay, guys, we're going to have a little game of bingo now. So if you can, make yourself a grid like this with 4 squares or 4 rectangles, and choose a grapheme for each box. So you might maybe say S, so S, D, and K. You can choose any of them, and then we'll play bingo. Okay, so when you've got them, you'll be ready to play. Here we go then. I'll call them out, and if you've got that sound, you tick it on your grid, and when you've got all 4 sounds ticked, you have to say out loud, bingo! And that's how you get it. You could play this with your family at home as well, but we'll do one together. Here we go. So I'll start off. Eh. If you've got it, give it a tick. D. S. So check and see if you've got any of those so far. Okay, then we'll carry on. Oh. G. Ooh. E. Ah. S. Okay, so you must have bingo by now. I wonder when you got it. Well done if you managed to shout it out. That's great. And remember, you can play that at home as well. Hi guys, I've got your next sound for you. It's actually 2 sounds today. We have the F on its own for flower, and we also have it when we have 2 Fs together. And you often find these at the end of a word like puff, but sometimes they might not be at the end of the word, like in the word muffin here. So we'll start with the F on its own. I'll say it 3 times and you can have a turn, okay? Here we go. So, for flower, your turn to say it. For flower, your turn. For flower, your turn. Okay, and then here where we have the digraph, We've got two Fs. Let's try it. For muffin. Your turn. For muffin. Last one. For muffin. Your turn. Well done. Okay, you might have seen it's a curly caterpillar letter, so we can do it like this. We wash up, we go round. I like to go back round here because it's a curly caterpillar letter. Down and flick. Let's try that again. So we don't have to have this loop, this hole in it at the top. We can do it as I've done here. Let's have a look. Wash up, round, back round, down, loop and flick. There's our sound. Okay guys, I've got some words for you to read with those sounds now. So see if you can have a try at reading them and then write them down and put your sound buttons in. Okay? Great. Did you manage to write them with the sound buttons? That's super. Let's give it a go at reading them now. Here we go. Fin. Fluff. Fig. Puff. Fog. Well done. Okay, let's have a look at these sentences and see if we can find some tricky words. Can you see any? I can see the tricky word I. These ones we can all sound out. Let's try another one. Yes, we can sound out these words, but here's the tricky word. A tricky word. Can you remember what it is? The. Well done. And we've got the tricky word is. Oh, and the tricky word here. Can you remember that one? To. And there's another one here. What does that one say? To as well. Well done. So now we know the tricky words. See if you can sound out the rest of these sentences. Then I'll put the sound buttons in for you. Okay, let's have a look. Did you remember those digraphs where there's two Fs? And also the digraph that we've done before with the K sound? Well done if you remembered them. Don't worry if you didn't. You can have another try now, pausing the video and having another go. Let's read them together when you're ready. I can huff and puff. And we need a full stop there. Get off the bus. Full stop. It is fun to sit back to back. Okay guys, keep practicing them until you're really confident with reading them. You might need to sound them out a few times, but if you practice them you'll get it. Okay, so our next review. We know all of these sounds now, so let's see if we can say them. You could put a time trial on for yourself. Pause the video and see how many times you can say them in a minute. Then when you've done it, you can look back at the video and check the sounds with me. So shall we do them to make sure? Here we go. S, a, t, p, t. So g, o, k, e, u, h, b. And again. Okay, I've got your next sound for you. Again, we've got two sounds, a bit like that one, where we have the on its own and also two of them. They're both ladder letters. They go up and down. They're the same letter. So we have for leaf and in jelly. You might also sometimes see this one where it says in other words, but the picture I've got here is of jelly. So I'll say it 3 times and give you a chance to say it as well. Here we go. For leaf, your turn. For leaf, your turn. For leaf, your turn. This one. In jelly. In jelly, your turn. You can have 2 turns. And the last one. In jelly. Well done. Try practicing it in these ways, guys, and then when you're ready, return to the video. I'll just show you how to write it there if you're not sure. So we go whoosh up the ladder, down the ladder, and flick. There we go. Have a few practices. Okay, I've got a few words for you to write and put the sound buttons in. Now remember, if it's just one sound like this, we can put a sound button like that. But if we find any digraphs, remember to put a line for the 2 letters. Okay, so pause the video and give that a try. Here we go. Did you manage to spot all of the digraphs? Let's give it a try at reading the words then. Oh, hum, but back. Try and say this one with me. Remember, we've got the f sound at the end. Here we go. Huh, oh, huff, egg, leg, fan, oh, bug, oh, full, fill. Well done if you managed to write those down and read them. Okay, I've got some sentences for you here. See if you can spot the tricky words like this one here. And read the sentences, then have a look at mine with the sound buttons in. Okay, here you can see we've got the tricky words. Let's try them together. To, the, of, and the again, of again, and the. So now you know those, perhaps you can have a go at sounding out the rest. Let's read it together and then you can try it again if you got any that didn't go right. So we've got get to the top of the hill, put a doll in a cot, sit on top of the rocks. So you might be sounding them out at the moment, which is great, like put. That's excellent segmenting. See if you can do that and read it a few times until you're really confident with these sentences. Okay, so for our review this time, we're going to play I Spy. So I'm going to say a word which I'm going to segment, and your job is to point to which picture matches my segmented word. So for example, if I said cat, you would point to cat. Okay, let's try the next one. Which one's that? Makes fan. Well done. Let's try the next one. Which one is that? Well done if you got 10. Okay, let's try the next one. What word does that make? Makes mop. Here we go. Which one does this match? Makes run. So the last one must be, what do you think? Can you sound it out? Yeah, it's hen. Well done. So you've already learnt the phoneme when it's on its own, but sometimes it comes as a digraph like this, where there are 2 S letters. So this often comes at the end of a word, like in the word grass. Okay, so I'll say it and then you can say it after me. In grass, your turn. In grass, your turn. In grass, your turn. So hopefully you've given it a go saying it out loud, and now we can try and write it. So it's another curly caterpillar letter. We start on the line, we wash up, round, back round, and slither down the snake. There we go. See if you can try it in some different ways. Oh, that should say the letter S. Here we go. There we go. Okay, now we've got some words for you to read. So if you'd like to have a go at writing them either on the trash side, fake words, or treasure real words, and then you can look at mine. Okay, did you manage to spot the S digraph? Let's have a go together. Hiss. So that is a real word. Let's try the next one. Less. Less. Tas. Tas. Yeah, that's not a real word, is it? Put it over here. Gos. Gos. Yeah, also not a real word. Fuss. Fuss. That is a real word. And finally, kiss. Kiss. Another real word. Okay, guys, so you can have a go at reading these sentences now and then try and put in the missing word. Okay, so first of all, just write down the word and then we'll practice the sentence. Here we go. Mum got a hug and you think what it might be? Write it down when you know. And the next one, the dog bed is in a... Did you get them? I'll show you now. So here are the words then. Mum got a hug and a kiss. The dog bed is in a mess. So your chance to write them now, guys. I'll say the sentence and then you can write it down. Try and remember a full stop at the end as well. Mum got a hug and a kiss. So you can pause the video and write that one down. The next one, the dog bed is in a mess. Full stop. Okay, once you've written those sentences, that's the end of this video. Thanks very much for watching. Bye now.